Ok. 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, moins 1, moins 2.
J'allais le dire. Yo tout le monde! Ici Alexis!
Et NIK!
Et aujourd'hui,
on a une nouvelle vidéo pour vous
nouvelle
autres.
vidéo. C'est tellement pas synchro.
On va dire qu'on l'a dit en même temps. Ah, on a oublié de dire.
Tabarnak.
Tabarnak. Ok, on l'a eu.
Bon. Comme vous avez pu le voir.
Non.
Oui.
On a décidé comme première vidéo sur la chaîne à deux c'est mieux. Ah, c'est tellement catchy.
Parce que...
J'adore ce nom-là, à deux c'est mieux. J'aime tellement ce nom-là, je sais pas pourquoi, c'est tellement catchy. J'aime ça.
Pour la première vidéo, c'est simple. On va pas genre, on va parler d'ici, on va parler de ça. Non, on va aller directement dans la partie.
Jeune, j'ai 17 ans en ce moment. Quand j'avais à peu près 13, 14, 15 ans, j'étais un grand fan de My Little Pony, malheureusement. Non, là je suis fan de hentai.
Oui.
En ce moment, j'ai 17 ans, autant qu'on enregistre ça. Puis, quand j'avais 13-14 ans, j'étais un super grand fan de My Little Pony, malheureusement. Puis, il y avait une affaire sur YouTube qui s'appelait des Clopfic. Puis, c'est dans le fond du porn audio de My Little Pony. So là, qu'est-ce qu'on va faire? La pause. So là, qu'est-ce qu'on va faire? C'est que on va malheureusement choisir une Clopfic. Puis, on va la regarder. Je pense que j'ai même une playlist.
L'autre gars a même une playlist, là, carrément toute préparée, là.
Tellement. En passant, c'est en anglais.
Sauf nous, on est québécois, donc on comprend français et anglais.
Québécois.
Tabarnak.
Québécois.
Je t'emmerde.
Un griffon qui te fourre. Ça, c'est genre, tu vas dans un château pis t'as une
Ça peut
serpente.
juste être pas dans le truc.
C'est quoi? On va prendre celle-là parce que celle-là, je pense que c'est ma préférée. Parce que ça se passe à l'école, dans une classe, après les cours, en récupération parce que t'as pas fait un examen.
Évidemment.
Comme, je pense qu'on va prendre celle-là. Puis en plus, ah oui, j'ai oublié, j'ai une Logitech comme facecam, soit j'ai comme 4 frames par seconde.
Moi, j'ai la facecam intégrée à ma patente, donc là, c'est...
Ouais, meilleur, en plus, c'est ça le pire. Celle-là aussi, super le bonne, mais on va... Super le bonne. Super bonne, super le fun. So, on va prendre celle-là, ok? Si vous comprenez pas l'anglais,
On va pas mettre de sous-titres. Parce que
J'ai
voilà,
fait-
j'ai pas que ça à faire.
j'ai fait un doigt d'honneur. Bon, t'es-tu prêt à... Est-ce que vous êtes prêt à être malaisé et à faire ta face se refermer sur elle-même tellement fort que ça crée un trou noir qui mène à la 4e dimension?
Excellent film québécois, d'ailleurs.
Oh non.
Now, we all know of the war of the... Does anyone in here know anything about this?
J'avais oublié que ça commence!
La voix! La voix!
C'est le prof qui parle, là! C'est le prof qui parle!
La personne avec les petites pinces le nez là.
Non, on continue-tu, là?
Oui, excuse. Je suis désolé.
Anyone? Anyone? No? Well, all right then. As many of you are apparently unaware, thousands of
The
years
professor
ago,
droned on
Equestria
about
was
world
once
history as he
ruled.
rested a cheek on your hand, jotting down notes occasionally as he went on and on. This was
En
probably the
passant, sa voix, man, je l'adore. Comme ça, aucune fucking idée.
La
Comme
voix
sa voix, là.
de Baldi ou l'autre voix, là?
Non, non la voix du narrateur. La voix du narrateur.
Ah, la voix virile?
Elle me fait bander sa voix.
class you hated most going to. Not because you were bad at it, hell no. History was one of your strong suits. It's just that you felt you were learning about someone else's history, and not your own. After all, you were human, not a pony or griffin or something. Still, there was one perk about this class. Your pal, Shining Armor, was in it as well, sitting next to you. He was having a bit of trouble following along, as per usual.
Psst. Anon! I'm lost. What was it he said after the thing about the treaty?
We're on to the old occupation of Canterlot. Here.
You slide your notes to him so he can catch up.
Thanks, man. Lifesaver.
He scribbles his quill onto his pad, copying what you have. You don't mind, he was cool. One of the only friends you had around this place. For as cultured and magnificent as Canterlot was, you were still met with a lot of wary eyes and strained whispers. Was it the whole, oh look, he's a human, what are those situation?
Je voulais changer de fenêtre.
Not really. It was mostly the, isn't that the guy who lives with the princesses? What's he doing here situation. You were found, according to Aunt Celestia, at the top of one of the castle's spires. You must have only been 5 years old. Still, you can't remember all that far back. Tia really didn't want to just stick you in one of the orphanages around town, so instead she took you in. Not a prince by any measure, no, you were treated like most of the help around the palace. Your best friends were usually maids that you were asked to help. You worked for your free room and board, so you couldn't really complain. Besides, your room was where they found you. Tallest spire in the castle. A kick-ass view, if anything. Shining nudges your shoulder slightly.
What?
Dude, check it out.
He points to a mare a few rows down in the lecture hall. Pink, bright mane. Cadence.
What? Cadence?
Yeah, man.
What about her?
Well, you're friends with her, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
Well, I kinda have... never mind.
Oh, come on. What's up? Siri,
You're cut off as you barely dodge an eraser that's thrown at you by the professor. He's glaring up at you in shining armor.
Bro, c'est à quelle école que tu vas si ton prof te piche les effaces?
N'importe quelle école.
J'avoue, moi, à Armidas, mon prof de sciences, il me pitchait des organes. à tout le monde, en fait.
Headshot, capouche.
Posez pas de questions, ok?
Je pose déjà beaucoup de questions.
Ta gueule.
What is so important that you should be talking in the middle of my lecture?
nothing, sir. Just tips and strategies on how to avoid flying teaching utensils.
That gets a short laugh from Shining and a few other students. The professor ain't too happy though.
Ever the comedian, eh? Fine. Then we'll see how funny you are when you get to stay after school and write an essay on the founding of Equestria and the impacts it had on the barter system that had already been established. And you, Shining Armor, you're going to do the same.
Teach, I can't! I have Royal Guard training, you know that!
No excuses. I expect the papers to be done in black ink on aged parchment, and for it to be at the very least 5 pages in length. Do I have your attention now, you two?
Yes, Professor.
Yeah, Teach.
Yeah. No. This pretty much...
Juste, c'est quoi ce professeur?
On continue, malheureusement.
much blows. Wonderful.
As you go back to taking notes, a small folded piece of paper smacks you in the side of the face. You glance
Ça, c'est un morceau de papier.
up and look around, but everyone else has their heads down and are staring.
Merci pour les bruitages.
Ça, c'est toi qui fous la fille. T'écoutes.
Oui, j'aime ça avoir des shotguns, moi, dans mon truc.
Bon, écoute.
D'où tu tombes, toi?
Tabarnak. J'essaie de continuer, si je
Il y a une bombe, là, dans mon studio, là. Bon, let's go. On y va.
Ah, comment tu vois ma porte, fait que si je me fais agresser sexuellement, tu vas le voir venir.
Ouais, c'est pas...
Bon, let's go.
Je suis mort
Up and
intérieurement.
look around, but everyone else has their heads down and are staring at their papers after what had just happened. Sighing, you unfold the paper and read the message that's written in loopy as hell pink ink.
Wow, seems Bastion has it out for you. Sucks. What were you two babbling about anyway?
You've got a smile on your face.
Cadence. Should have guessed it. Only one mare in this whole academy that dots her eyes with hearts.
You decide to write her back.
Don't know, actually. Shining was just asking me something. Talk about it later. Don't need more detention time, do I?
Taking the note, you flick it over to her, and she snatches it out of the air with some quick magic, still looking down at her papers. Like clockwork, she sends out another note swiftly, bonking onto your head as you catch it.
No problem. You're still helping me full sit tonight, right?
To which you reply,
Of course. I just might be later than expected. Sorry about that.
Cool. Oh, hey, before I forget, want to catch a play? I heard there was a good one coming to town, if you're interested.
Play? That sounds like a
Oh, I guess.
before you write a new note, you check to see where the professor is Oh, holy hell, he's right in front of you.
J'adore la face! Oh, well.
Check you, le professeur. Oh, fuck, il est en avant de toi. Oh, ça me rappelle des mémoires. Prochaine
Ouais.
vidéo.
Moi, ça m'est presque jamais arrivé.
On va juste rejouer ce segment-là parce que c'est tellement beau.
Exactement.
Note, you check to see where the professor is Oh, holy hell, he's right in front of you.
J'adore la face.
Who are you passing notes with? Anonymous, hand me the...
You eat the note. Oh god, it tastes like old books and ink.
T'as-tu compris ce qu'il a fait?
Non.
Il a mangé la note.
Quoi?
Il voulait donner la note, il est comme nope.
J'ai pas compris ce mot-là. Je suis en train de gosser avec mes yeux. Pour ceux qui voient la facecam, je suis en train de gosser avec mes yeux.
On continue.
10 pages.
But
10 pages.
With that,
Down to
Professor
a
Bastian trots down to his blackboard, while you frustratingly run your hands through your hair. Your eyes dart over to Cadence, who's still only looking at the board and her papers.
fan-fucking-tastic.
Yay.
Woohoo!
Transition!
Oh, ok. On va le clapper.
Ça va?
2 hours of class later, and you're still in your seat after the class is gone. Long gone. Right now, it's just you and Shining, sitting a few seats from each other and writing like mad. Arbor looks over to you.
So, getting caught passing notes.
Shut up.
It's like you were when you came to the academy, man. What were you talking about?
Stuff. Cadence was hoping I was still up for full sitting with her tonight.
Full sitting with Cadence. Nice.
Shut up.
I'm kind of jealous, actually.
Aw.
Envious, believe me.
One of your eyebrows raises as you turn to him.
Envious. We're watching your little sister. Trust me, it's not that great.
Are you kidding me? You're telling me you don't want a banana?
Up in that.
Banat.
Really? Really Shining.
What? I do. You're saying you don't?
Dude, I've known her since I was like 6. It's kind of weird to think of her like that.
Yeah, weird.
Je
But,
vais dans comme 2 minutes.
You roll your eyes and go back to writing.
dude, you've seen that little dance she does with Twilight, right? You know, the one where she wiggles her ass and
Yeah,
the...
yes, I know what dance that is. Thank you. Yeah.
Ha! Knew it!
Shut.
You can't really deny anything. Cadence was a terrific friend. She stood up for you tons of times when you were still a kid. You kind of loved her in a way, just, well, not like that. At least you didn't think so. What do you think of it? You hung out with her almost all the time. Not even an exaggeration, she lived in the castle with you, so you interacted with her pretty much every single day. Walks in the park, gardens, simple things like that. Occasional shows and plays. Hell, you spent the last summer sun celebration with her on board an airship. From what you could tell, she seemed to enjoy your company too. Maybe Shining Arbor wasn't too far off. Maybe she even liked you.
Nah.
Shining shuffles his papers together, smiling like an idiot.
All done. 5 pages about stupid economics all written up.
You look at what you have finished. Only 8 pages. 2 more to go. Shining gets out of his chair, slinging his pack to his side.
Well, I'm off. I'm only, what, an hour late for guard training? Maybe I can make it in time for evening rounds.
You give a quick wave to him as you keep writing, and Arbor walks out of the lecture hall. It's too bad I can't concentrate on the
T'es encore
economic
là?
Oui, je suis là.
Ok, ok, je suis pas sûr.
effects of the first Camelot realm now. Distracted.
Je suis pas mort.
Ok.
Ok.
Distracted by the thought of Cadence.
Great. Great. Oh, what do you mean you don't want to get up in that? Haven't you seen her dance where she takes her ass and waves it in the air?
Ah, je me rappelle de ce bout-ci comme si c'était hier. Oh my god, t'es-tu prêt à être malaisé comme ça se peut pas?
Je suis déjà malaisé.
C'est parfait, c'est ça qu'on veut. Oh.
J'aime bien tes bruits. C'est très chelou.
Fucking Shining.
You scoff under your breath and keep writing.
Doesn't help that it's a nice one anyway. But still.
I'm sorry, I have a nice what?
The speed at which you splutter about is unfucking canny. Turning your head, you spot the eavesdropper.
Oh, hey, Cadence. What are you doing here at this particular point in time?
She giggles lightly, trotting down to you from the door.
So, working hard, I see.
Good. How are you?
You practically spit the words out, then realize that those aren't even fucking words.
No, yeah, working. Working hard, yes.
She makes her way to you and sits in the seat next to you.
La
Still,
panique.
Oh my god, je le comprends, man!
La
Je le comprends!
panique.
Oh! Je dis
Panique,
comme là,
panique, panique, panique.
je dis comme avant, j'étais de même. Là, je suis bien plus à l'aise là, à parler avec le monde, là, comme, surtout avec les filles, parce qu'avant, comme il y avait une fille qui me parlait, j'étais comme bon matin, ça va bien, t'as un beau cul. J'ai rien dit. J'étais vraiment de même, là, ok?
Moi, je suis juste. Le gars est fait, je m'en fous, c'est juste. What's
Toi,
up?
t'es un cas particulier.
Je suis le Alexis. Et fier de l'être.
C'est bien ça. C'est bien. On continue. Ta gueule.
Non.
On continue.
Exactement.
dude.
I'll forget about the comment, if that makes you not act like a total doofy, Anon.
You do fit up some more, but you're kind of relieved to know she's letting it slide. Breathing easy, you can't help but smile at her.
Sorry about that. I was just griping at something Shining said to me. How are you? Shouldn't you be at Sparkle's place by now?
She waves a hoof, leaning her head on the other one.
No need of me, I got the night off. Mom and Pop Sparkle aren't going out tonight as planned, so I thought I'd drop in, see how you were. That okay with you?
What, you kidding? It's fine. Totally cool.
You go back to writing as best you can. Cadence just sits and reads the other papers to see what you got so far.
Wow. How do you have this much written on the founding of Equestria?
Well, you know, had a lot of time to write.
You give a wide sweeping motion to the rest of the lecture hall.
No pony around to talk to me about a certain alicorn, and no alicorn to pass me notes in the middle of class, huh?
Cadence gives a sarcastic laugh and shrugs your shoulders.
I remember.
Oh my god! C'était tellement comme...
Somebody was writing back to me on that note, by the way. Also, you ate it. Really?
I panicked. I just, you know,
Panic!
ate. Don't want to have him reading it out to the whole class, do I?
The two of you laugh as you rub your eyes and try to finish up your paper.
So, you and Shining were talking about me?
Oh crap. Ignore the suddenly attractive like friend, Anonymous. Ignore her, and write about economics.
Hanan?
Economics, Anon, not her. Taxes and tariffs, not secret ass dances. Taxes and tariffs, not secret ass dances. Secret ass dances, not taxes and tariffs. Shit!
Wow, you are blushing a lot.
What are you, crazy? I'm just, it's super hot in
Panic,
you.
panic!
C'est full show en toi. Ici! C'est ça.
Panic!
Oh, le gars, il est après paniqué, man.
Le gars est en mode panique, là.
Ouais.
Code rouge!
In this room. Now.
You look at her. She looks at you. You look at her. And she looks at you. You shut your fucking gob and go back to writing, more embarrassed than ever.
Okay, stop. Something's on your mind, and I want to hear
Tu vas
it.
te fourrer, tabarnak! Ce serait moi qui dis ça. Bon, on continue.
Oh
J'ai
god.
pas de problème.
J'ai une érection massive.
J'ai un énorme trimaran. Veux-tu m'aider à le garer?
Prêt à sortir du port marin.
Ma chaloupe est devenue un dirigeable.
Oh my god. Je comprends, j'ai fait le lien. On continue.
Okay. Easy, deep breaths. Everything's fine. After all, you're fine. You weren't the one thinking about Cadence's rear. That was... And now you're thinking about it again. Great. Great.
You drop the quill and rub your face. Seems you'd be slogging through some sticky situations now.
Shining Armor was asking some things about you to me. It threw me off and all. Oh, really, Cadence, it's no big deal.
You were sputtering like an idiot just a second ago, Anon. I'm your friend. I mean, come on. It's not like you two were talking about reading me or anything.
Oh, mother of God, pick up your quill and go...
En passant à Rudding, c'est comme... Tu sais, genre... Fourré. En
Hein?
passant. Elle dit, c'est pas comme si vous étiez parlé d'après me fourrer, pis là, il est comme... Ah, tabarnak.
Oh.
Back to writing. Abandon the fucking ship! Now!
Anon?
We were talking about sports. We were talking about how we were going to help make fireworks for the next festival. We were talking about goddamn cheese. We were talking about your butt. No!
Oh, du fromage ou des feux d'artifice, man, parle pas de ça!
J'adore comment à l'intérieur, il est comme... Non, tabarnak! Pas ça!
Wrong! For fuck's sake, what are you... What?
Cadence blinks a couple of times, still staring at you.
You were talking about my...
Yes. Oh, fuck.
Running your hands through your hair, begin to try to cover for collateral damage.
J'adore comment je t'ai juste entendu rire au loin. C'est super beau, ça.
C'est juste que je joue avec ma facecam, ok?
Ok. Bon.
Non.
I mean-
Je ris à cause de la réaction aussi du gars, là.
Ok.
Sex? No, he was just... He asked me about you and me. I mean, not that there is a you and me, but he asked about how we hang out all the time and how we're alone together sometimes, and... Look, Shining was just being an ass to me, and my mind got carried away a little bit, and... He said he wanted to, you know, rut with you, and asked me if I wanted to, and then it just got weird. Sorry. Wow. Crashed and burned. Nice! Truly, I am the king of charm and suaveness. Round of a fucking applause, everybody.
Cadence opens and closes her mouth, unable to really respond. Her pink cheeks are just a bit pinker than usual.
Well, well, what did you say?
Panic!
Asked you. What did you say?
What? No, I said no. A little louder than that should have been. You're my friend, Cadence. Jesus, I'm not going to look at Shining and tell him I want to do anything like that. It's... I don't know, weird.
So you think it'd be weird if you and me, you know...
Your face is on fire now, and she is not helping.
Cadence, come on, not now. Bastion's gonna be on my ass if I don't finish this paper and...
Cadence cuts you off as she gets inches from your face suddenly.
Et c'est sur le point de devenir sexuel. So, à partir de maintenant, avertissement.
Attends, quoi, c'est
18
pas
ans
fini?
et plus. 18 ans et
C'est
plus.
pas fini! C'est loin d'être fini!
18 ans et plus, même si on s'en tabarnak parce que tout le monde regarde les sites de 18 ans et plus, tout le monde va sur fucking Pornhub. J'ai même un esti de compte de Pornhub. Voici mon compte. Allez m'ajouter en ami.
Je vais pas chercher le compte, tu le sais, ça.
Voici mon compte. Allez m'ajouter en ami sur Pornhub.
En passant, tous les enfants de... On met quoi comme note? 2 ans et demi? Hey, go! Les enfants de 4 ans et moins, allez vous coucher. Les 5 ans et plus, prenez-vous une bière, puis on va écouter ça.
Et si vous avez votre mère avec vous, faites-la vous approchez de l'écran.
Si vous avez frères et sœurs, invitez-les. C'est très amusant.
Want to. Well?
Shit. Cadence, please.
Her snout comes close to your lips, her eyes still on yours. You can't really read her expression. It's difficult to think, honestly.
I don't want anything to mess up what we have, you know?
She gives a small smirk, then brushes your cheek with hers.
Still not hearing an answer, Anon.
The lump in your throat gets swallowed back hard as she brings her gaze back to you.
Oh, Jesus, say something. Anything, just fucking something. Cadence, I don't know.
She raises an eyebrow at that.
You don't know?
I don't know. It's not like I've been thinking this sort of thing for a while. Shining just made me realize it, you know? So yeah, I don't know.
Cadence gives a quiet titter as she hops out of her chair and puts her forehooves on your hands, now closer than ever.
And what, pray tell, would it take to make up your mind?
Great googly moogly, was she coming on to you?
What the fuck?
Googly moogly!
Great googly moogly! Ok.
C'est quoi comme intro? On va faire ça. Googly moogly! Comment ça va?
Non.
After all, I asked you on a date earlier, didn't I?
Yeah, but we go to plays all the time.
Yes, and every time it's just you and me.
Again, she nuzzles into your cheek with hers, sighing softly to herself as she does.
I never invite any pony else. Just you and me when we go to plays or take walks or read together in the castle.
A wicked
Ok,
grin
même moi
across
je
her-
sais où est-ce que ça va aller. Même moi je sais. Alors s'il te plaît.
C'est un clop thick. C'est de la pornographie audio.
Hard to be
C'est à
felt
l'école, il y aura le concierge qui va venir.
C'est ça.
and your eyes shrink to pinpricks.
So, since you're so undecided on the opinion of us, how about I do a little persuading? Was that a yes? So, let's start
Oh,
with a kiss.
and just like that, her lips are on yours. Her eyes close as you feel her exhale onto your face. You're still wide-eyed, almost paralyzed by it all. When she pulls away and goes back in for another kiss, though, you just close your eyes and go with it all.
La
There's some...
fucking musique, man. On est-tu au Japon? La musique, man, est orientale as fuck!
Puis là, c'est pas pourquoi il y a des ninjas comme qui se battent dans l'arrière-fond, là, dans l'arrière-plan. Là.
T'entends juste clink, clonk, schlabouche, clink, conk, conk, conk. Quelqu'un qui échappe un verre d'eau.
soft, quick kisses. Nothing heavy, nothing sultry, just sweet. But before you know it, you're bringing a hand to the back of her neck, stroking your fingers through her mane. She tickles your nose with her breathing as she lets out another long exhale, smiling as she kisses you. Pulling away from your lips, Cadence hops onto your lap, her wings slightly flared as she looks down at you with blushing cheeks.
How am I doing so far? Am I a charmer?
You can say that.
She plants a few kisses on your neck.
You don't sound so convinced.
Well, I guess you'll need to try harder then.
Cadence brings her head back, smirking.
I am a hard worker.
The kiss begins again, passion and intensity increasing as it does. Lost, Lost would be the appropriate word for how you're feeling right now.
No, wait. Horny. That also works.
Gone are the quick, soft pecks from before, replaced now with long, drawn-out embraces as the two of you explore each other. Cadence wraps her hooves around your neck, almost moaning with each kiss as your hands travel down her neck, pulling her into you in the hopes that she can be even closer than she already is. The sound of it all echoes slightly in the empty air of the lecture hall, each kiss ringing out and acting as your own personal soundtrack. Cadence parts from your lips once more, much to your dismay.
You're getting frisky. Something you're trying to tell me?
Reaching out a small coo from her throat.
In a manner of speaking, sure.
I'm pretty tempted to just keep teasing you if you keep this up.
Who said I didn't like teasing? I can work with teasing. Teasing's fine. I'm all for
She puts her hoof gently to your mouth.
Anon.
I was doing the doof thing again, wasn't I?
She nods, stifling a laugh.
It's cute. You're cute.
She smiles sweetly as she brings another small kiss to your lips.
Thanks. You're pretty cute yourself.
You just sit there, holding her in your arms as she rests her head on your shoulder. You fiddle with the tie in her hair, letting it down.
Hey!
What? You should let your hair down more often. It looks nice.
She smiles and pecks your cheek.
So, what now?
I don't know. Thought of an answer yet?
The question was if I wanted to rut you, right?
She nods, giving yet another sultry grin your way. Those purple eyes become heavy-lidded as she moves her mouth back to yours.
Yeah. The answer is yes. Yes.
The dance of tongues begins once more as you rise from your seat with her hooves wrapped around your body, taking and pinning her down on the desk at the front of the lecture hall. Your hands roam across her body, soft pink fur that covers her tickling your palms. The kiss breaks as you bring your lips to her neck, dotting her jawlines with pecks and small nips, her breathing steadily increasing as she gives a small squeak of delight at your sudden forwardness.
When did you get so brave?
Somewhere around the point you started rubbing against me.
She brings a hoof to her mouth, gasping slightly as your left hand travels further and further down her body, trailing your fingers across her stomach. Your other hand quickly goes to one of her ears, gently tweaking and rubbing it, sending Cadence into light moans and coos. Your right hand then travels over her horn as you trace a finger up and down its spiraled length. Cadence shudders in delight, her whole body going a bit rigid every time you make contact with it, biting her lowered lips as her eyes dart to you.
Y'all motherfuckers need Jesus! Alexis, c'est encore vivant.
Tease. You know that.
Tit for tat, Cadence. Tit for tat.
Another surprised gasp escapes her now. Seems she forgot all about your exploring left hand. Your fingers dance in between her legs, softly pressing against her warm and inviting entrance. Christ, she was more than ready from what you could tell.
Stop teasing me, Anon. Please.
Nah, I think a bit more foreplay is needed.
Suddenly she gives a glare, and her horn glows. Your pants. She magically tears your pants clear off your body.
Anonymous. I don't know how much more clear I could be.
She brings her mouth to your ear and whispers in breathy words.
Just hurry up and fuck me already.
Ah, là, je comprends! Nick? Nick? Ok, il est mort. Parfait.
Non, je suis revenu.
Moi, j'ai juste joué l'imbécile.
Moi, j'ai décalissé mes écouteurs, j'ai ouvert la porte, j'ai fait un fuck you, puis je suis parti. Là, je suis revenu. Bon, on continue. Let's go, t'es prêt?
Fine.
Can't rightly argue with that kind of request.
The tip of her
Exactement.
finger comes close
Hein?
Je gueule à la vidéo, laisse-moi en paix.
to her as her body shivers in anticipation. The sensation you feel as you enter her is different. You've only really had sex one other time with a mare from your biology class, and even then it was awkward. But this was bliss. Her walls envelop you and your hips connect with hers as Cadence gives a quick pant.
He hilts.
Your hands grasp her hips as you begin to rhythmically pump into her, her grinning and titters
Et là, le
filling with
professeur arrive.
grunts. The sound of sex fills the hall, a roaring chorus of love bouncing across the walls all around you.
Oh, sweet Celestia.
You bury your face into her neck as you continue thrusting into her, her legs wrapping around your waist and bringing you even closer to her than before. Primal lust takes over as you withdraw from her and flip her over on the desk. A hand caresses her plot, firmly squeezing a cheek as you penetrate her once more, a cry of pleasure flying from you both. Panting turns to ragged breaths, and sighs transform into groans and moans of ecstasy.
Anan! I think... Oh, God!
Her walls clamp down on you, almost sealing you within her marehood by the sheer force of her orgasm. Despite this, you continue, faster and harder now, as your own passion grows and grows. Cadence's wings are flared out completely, her tongue lolling out of her mouth as she pants into her hooves with hazy, lust-filled eyes. A shiver runs up your spine, and you realize you're at the edge. Without giving her a warning, you ram yourself deeper and deeper with her body, her moans growing into loud cries of pleasure as you finally succumb to your own and empty yourself into her. The cries dim, the moans fade, and soon the both of you are holding each other on the ground, snuggling behind the desk.
That was... Wow.
She smiles up at you, nuzzling into your neck.
We're still on for that play tomorrow, right?
Yeah. You find yourself smiling softly as you hold her closer to yourself.
Just you and me.
I'd like that.
Bon, maintenant, je vais aller boire du bleach. Merci, bonsoir.
Bon, ben, c'est à moi de finir la vidéo, j'imagine.
Ouais, moi, je vais aller me suicider. Bye.
Bon, ben... Merci à tous et à toutes de regarder cette vidéo. C'était Alexis. Et Nick, qui est parti à l'autre bout du monde, j'imagine. Et je vous dis à la prochaine, mes
Allez brûler au 9e cercle de l'enfer, mes petits tabarnak!